In the foothills of the Smoky Mountains, folks come from miles around to see the future of the Chicago Cubs. For the next half hour, we take you inside America's friendliest ballpark, behind the scenes with the Tennessee Smokies. It's time for Remote Area Medical Bear Trax, inside Smokies Baseball. Now let's head out to the Buddy Gregg RV Studios and the voice of the Tennessee Smokies, Mick Gillispie.
Welcome into Bear Trax, our weekly look at Tennessee Smokies Baseball, East Tennessee's professional team, and of course the AA affiliate of the Chicago Cubs. Our show's always presented by Remote Area Medical. Hi everybody, I'm Mick Gillispie, and I talk to you today from the Buddy Gregg RV and Motorhome Studios, another plush RV as we talk baseball with you for the next 30 minutes. Coming up on today's show, we'll take a look at Cubs prospect and Smokies outfielder Billy McKinney. We'll give you an inside look at Tom and Chi. Southern League Hall of Fame voice from Chattanooga, Larry Ward, stops by. And then we'll be on the rail with Chesney Young. One of the toughest parts about playing a sport like baseball, where you have games every day, is dealing with minor nicks and sometimes big injuries. One of those guys that can detail that all too well is Cubs prospect and Smokies outfielder Billy McKinney.
Billy McKinney plays the game of baseball with immense intensity.
Kind of the way I look at it is like kind of turn the light switch on. So that's why I try to play my game, play it hard, and it helps me lock in. Right when I lace up my cleats, right there, that's when I kind of click it on and get ready to go out there and try to do my best and do some damage.
One of the Cubs' top prospects, McKinney was looking to ride a solid 2015 into the offseason with momentum when injury struck.
That was tough. I was really excited to finish out the year. I felt strong and healthy and ready to roll, and just one bad foul ball that just hit the wrong spot broke my knee. So just the rehab process is really long and difficult, just getting my muscle back and having my knee fix itself, I guess, and just really trying to get back to the way I played last year. It's been tough, especially trying to get my stuff in and get my body ready to play. So,
after a slow start this year, McKinney has already surpassed his performance of a year ago.
I wasn't pleased with it, but I mean, it's part of the game, I guess, and it wasn't the best start. I was trying to get my feet wet, I guess, back into the playing, and just getting back on pace now and trying to help the team, and the second half is what we're looking forward to, and winning the second half. I'm doing all right, hanging in there, battling to play a little better. That's what I'd say from the beginning to now, just trying to do my best and help the team.
Hustle is never a question mark for the Smokies' Billy McKinney. For Bear Trax, I'm Evan Ellis.
It really has been a phenomenal recovery for Billy McKinney. Just to get back to where he was last year, but he certainly surpassed that with his work out on the field here in 2016. When you come to Smoky Stadium, you come hungry. Craig Jenkins tells you a great spot to eat next time you're at the ballpark.
What? Are we on? We're on? Oh, thanks, Mick. Caught me right in mid-stride here at my food fest. I'm always trying out the great things at Smoky Stadium. This year, one of the best. You can't beat it. Tom and Chi, now at Smoky Stadium. Whoa, this ham and cheese is pretty good. How about a tater tot to go with it? Eat your heart out, Mick Gillispie.
One of the newest additions to Smoky Stadium, Tom and Chi, puts a twist on traditional favorites.
It came from Shark Tank. We were on Shark Tank, and then Barbara decided to let us start our business. We come from Cincinnati, and it's slowly going towards the south, and right now we're the only restaurant in Tennessee, and we're off Cedar Bluff and Kingston Pike.
So whether you're in the mood for savory or sweet, check out Tom and Chi on your next trip to America's friendliest ballpark, Smoky Stadium.
Fried bologna, and it's fried bologna with American cheese, and you get lettuce, tomatoes, pickle, mayonnaise on it. We have donuts. We have a grilled cheese donut where you just cut the glazed donut in half, grill the inside of it, put the cheese on there, and then you make it like a sandwich. My favorite is the ham and cheese, the loaded tots, and the creamy tomato soup.
For Bear Trax, I'm Craig Jenkins.
You better hurry to Tom and Chi before Craig eats them out of house and home. A couple of years ago, the Southern League announced that it would start a Hall of Fame. And the very first broadcaster elected, is 25-year vet Larry Ward with the Chattanooga Lookouts. He's our guest. When we come back, more Bear Tracks coming up.
Millions of people live in fear of sickness or injury simply because they cannot afford basic medical care. Remote Area Medical, RAM, prevents pain and alleviates suffering by providing free, quality health care to those in need. At a RAM clinic, volunteers offer dental, vision, and general medical care at no cost to the patients. Learn more and support this vital mission at ramusa.org.
Buddy Greg RV wants you to get back on the road. Spring is here and so are the savings with a huge sale going on now at both locations. Save big on 2016 travel trailers with payments on the Salem Cruise Light beginning at only $162 per month. Check these new fifth wheels out. Get the Forest River Wildcat and Cardinal as low as $345 per month. Buddy Greg RV has been making memories for over 30 years. Start making yours today. Located off I-40 at exit 373 in Knoxville and 407 in Sevierville. Make sure to visit buddygreg.com.
My insurance rates are probably going to double.
But Dad, you've got
Allstate. With accident forgiveness, they guarantee your rates won't go up just because of an accident.
Smart kid.
Indeed. Ask an Allstate agent about accident forgiveness. Are you in good hands?
Contact your local Allstate agent today. Kendall Clark in Morristown or Dale Skidmore in Knoxville. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Welcome back into Bear Tracks, our inside look at Tennessee Smokies Baseball. As always, our show's brought to you by Remote Area Medical. Well, it's really great to have Southern League Hall of Famer, my former partner and longtime Chattanooga radio voice, Larry Ward, good friend as well, join us here on Bear Tracks. First, congratulations for getting into the second class of the Southern League Hall of Fame.
Well, thank you. It was quite an honor, quite a surprise, and a lot of fun for the induction as we traveled to Mississippi, and my wife went along with me, and we really savored the moment because it may be the last one to savor like that. And quite frankly, if you get an opportunity, it's I don't know, the humble part of it it knocks you down almost. It really takes your breath away.
You've been in Chattanooga for a long time. I mean, you started there in the late 80s. And you finally got that Southern League championship last year. So I know you had some good teams along the way, but just some bad luck in the playoffs.
Yeah, this is the first one, maybe the only one as well after 27 years. But we did play, several times, as you noted, for the championship. And in fact, I think you were there one year when we tried knocking on the door and nobody answered. But it's one of those things where as you get along in your career and maybe 2 or 3 more years of being able to ride the buses is going to be about it, I think. But it's one of those things you can go back and reflect, remember how close you came, how close you really wanted to be, the players that you had, and some of the players you didn't have that you had at the beginning of the year when you started, and then they just went away. But they went on to bigger and better things, some of them, not all of them.
Right.
So it's been a great career in Chattanooga. It's been fun. It's now home and has been for a long time. Our daughter graduated from UTC there and is out in the professional world now. And it's just a lot of great friends and a lot of great memories. In fact, a couple of years with you were just great. We had a good time. We really did.
Yeah.
We really did.
If the Lookouts hadn't won a championship in your time as the broadcast voice, would that have meant anything different to your career?
No, I don't think so. It adds a little icing on the cake, really, as much as anything. The career has been one of a labor of love, and if you don't love it, and those who don't stay in it,
right.
They're already gone, and some of them have been gone for several years. But you have to have a special feeling. First of all, you got to love baseball. You know what it's like sitting there for 3.5, 4.5 hours, going 10, 12, 15 innings and wishing that you were somewhere else, but you can't be. So you've got to love it to be there, see it out, and do it. And it's a grind every day. A lot of people in the front office sometimes over the course of the years complain because, oh gosh, we have a 10-day homestand. And I say, well, I have a 140-day homestand. And if you can survive that, you should be able to survive it all.
Yeah. One thing that you were involved in that has really held the test of time is the Cheap Seats video from the group Alabama, one of the most famous country groups in that genre's history.
It was fun, and you and I were talking about it earlier today. It was really, I do the umpire in it, and I thought there was just a little smidgen of me in the video, and when it came back, Vicky Race, who was our media person at the time, said, "Oh my God, you got to look at this video. You are all over it." And I'm thinking, what does she mean? And from start to end, I was all over it, and it wasn't designed to be that way, I don't think. And that's what's fun about doing something like that. And it was once in a lifetime deal. I've done one, and that was it. And it was sort of by accident to play the part and sort of not. I just happened to know how to umpire because I had done a lot of it with amateur baseball, and I knew that the umpire that they were looking at was not the look that they really wanted. And so when I showed them what they were supposed to look like, that's when I got the part. Now, as far as the pay, I got one of the videos, and that was about it. Didn't get any SAG card or any of that, but that's okay.
Larry, if you're giving advice to young people that want to be broadcasters, what would you start them off with?
As I have told a lot of college kids that I've gone to speak to, the first thing you should do is to see if your dad can be a dentist, or if he is a dentist, go into his practice. That's the first thing. and really, in some cases, that's what some people need to do. This is not for the weak of heart, of mind, of soul, of body. This business, the entertainment business, and let's face it, we're entertainers. We're entertainers. We're baseball fans and people first, but we are entertainers. When you do play-by-play, it's likened to doing a TV show or doing a movie or doing a whatever. It's entertainment. Because if you talk like this and do play-by-play, nobody's going to stay and listen to you. But if you get the ups and downs and excitement and the salt and the pepper and all of this other stuff, besides just statistics and information that you think is important, you're not going to make it, you're not going to have fun. And we've seen, I've seen them, you've seen them, they go by the wayside faster than you can snap your fingers. There are some that probably should go by quicker than that, but they're still they're still hanging in there, and that's okay too. But you have to have you have to have, like a player, it's either on the inside of you in here or it's not. And if it's not in here, it's not going to happen on the air.
They call him the voice, Larry Ward. Thanks for joining us
Thanks,
here on
man.
Bear Trax.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We got more show coming up.
Millions of people live in fear of sickness or injury simply because they cannot afford basic medical care. Remote Area Medical, RAM, prevents pain and alleviates suffering by providing free, quality health care to those in need. At a RAM clinic, volunteers offer dental, vision, and general medical care at no cost to the patients. Learn more and support this vital mission at ramusa.org.
Buddy Greg RV wants you to get back on the road. Spring is here, and so are the savings with a huge sale going on now at both locations. Save big on 2016 travel trailers with payments on the Salem Cruise Light beginning at only $162 per month. Check these new fifth wheels out. Get the Forest River Wildcat and Cardinal as low as $345 per month. Buddy Greg RV has been making memories for over 30 years. Start making yours today. Located off I-40 at exit 373 in Knoxville and 407 in Sevierville. Make sure to visit BuddyGreg.com.
For achievements in sports, school, or in the office, Brandon's always has the perfect award. For over 75 years, Brandon's Awards and Engraving has listened to your needs and ideas and created custom plaques to trophies that recipients cherish forever. Brandon's also does specialty advertising items, embroidered and silk-screened apparel and gifts. They can put your logo on virtually anything. Stop by on Kings of Pike and top Bearden Hill. Visit Brandon'sAwards.com. The highest quality products and service on time.
Oh, I want someone to get here so I can say, welcome to the Goatees locker room. I'm ready to get this day started. Where's the first customer? Oh, welcome to the Goatees locker room. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you
Good,
doing?
I'm great. Oh, look at this claw. Where'd you get it?
Just over here.
Oh. I found one in red too. It goes great with the blue, don't you think? What else do we have? Oh, a logo ball and a mini bat. Are you playing baseball sometime soon? Because you can't hit a home run with this. Well, that's okay. Let's look. Oh, you got a jersey. These are so nice. Where'd you get it?
It's just over here. It's all the other jerseys.
I found another one and a seat cushion. It's great for my cast. When I bring them to the park, we're gonna have photo shoots right on the first base line. It's great. Let's see. Anything else? Do you have anything else you need to get?
No, I think that's.
Are you sure?
I think that's it.
You sure?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, so.
we can get another one of the claws. They're great in red.
I'm gonna look around the store a little bit more.
Arr, I'm like a bear. Miss Slugger, no. Slugger, where are ya? Hello? Anyone else?
Welcome back into Bear Trax, our inside look at Tennessee Smokies Baseball. Our show's brought to you by RAM, that's Remote Area Medical. Earlier this season, we had the opportunity to talk with Chesney Young. We know how talented he is on the field. Well, Drew Gibby will tell you he's got a great sense of humor off the field.
Hi, welcome to On the Rail. I'm Drew Gibby, and this is Kenny Chesney Young. Kenny Chesney Young, I've heard you have some red shoes. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, I do have some red shoes. I got them on right now. Pretty much anytime I'm at the baseball field and not in my cleats, I'm in the red shoes.
Now, I heard you went to Mercer. Can you tell me where Mercer is? I didn't think you knew either. I heard they beat Duke in the NCAA tournament a few years back and made the Nene pretty famous. Can you Nene?
I can Nene occasionally when I get music going, but
well, I think we've got some music going now. Would you like to Nene for us?
Watch me, ooh, watch me, ooh, watch me.
Lovely, lovely. I can't Nene. All right, next question: oak, cedar, or mahogany?
Birch.
Birch. Interesting choice. All right, I heard you like to go out and eat a lot, especially in the Knoxville area. Do you have a favorite restaurant or meal that you like to enjoy?
Yeah, I actually want to shout out to Boyd's Jig and Reel. It's the president's wife's place. She owns it. They got really good fish and chips, a really good Reuben type thing, and a bunch of good scotch, so hit it up.
You heard it here first. Boyd's Jig and Reel. I'm Drew Gibby, this is Kenny Chesney Young, and this is On the Rail.
The Rally Rangers' main job is to help the Smokies in those late-inning sticky situations bring some enthusiasm and energy to the stadium. We've also seen him play catch, we've seen him play chess, we've seen him as a pitcher, and we've seen him as a manager. Let's check in on the Rally Ranger and see what he's up to this week.
Hello, Smokies fans. I'm the Rally Ranger, and I'm here during Pokemon Go hours, and we're going to interview some trainers to see if they are the next best thing. What's going on right here?
I'm trying to teach her how to play because she just doesn't know how yet.
I don't know how to play. How do you play this game?
Basically, it has a GPS, and then you have to walk around. And
What's a GPS? He's one of our Safari experts. Why do you love Pokemon so much?
I hate Pokemon.
Well, this got awkward. Are you a real Pokemon trainer?
Oh, yeah.
Security, I think we got a false guy here. I think we need to get him out. I am here with our Pokemon nutritionist, Haley. Haley, what do Pokemon here eat at Smokies Stadium?
Our Pokemon here at Smokies Stadium stick to the strict diet of our delicious Elm Hill hot dogs. They also, if they want something super salty, love our pretzels.
So our salty pretzels, in the mood for one, grab a salty pretzel, just like your Pokemon. I feel like I'm a water Pokemon. Like I would be an awesome Blastoise. Do you agree?
I could see it.
Could you see it or do you know it?
Hey! Hey, security, still here!
A lot of Pokemon. How many gym badges are you at right now?
All of them.
All of them. Wow. We are in the true presence of greatness. Let's take a moment. Shh.
You never know what to expect with the Rally Ranger, but you know it's going to be a lot of fun. Don't go anywhere. Talking about fun, more Bear Trax is coming up after this.
Millions of people live in fear of sickness or injury simply because they cannot afford basic medical care. Remote Area Medical, RAM, prevents pain and alleviates suffering by providing free, quality health care to those in need. At a RAM clinic, volunteers offer dental, vision, and general medical care at no cost to the patients. Learn more and support this vital mission at ramusa.org.
The best kept secret in North Knoxville, Legacy Point Apartments. Located just off Shad Road on Pleasant Ridge. 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments. They are pet friendly with access to a 24-hour state-of-the-art fitness center and saltwater pool with iconic mushroom fountain. Find out for yourself. Stop by and meet their friendly staff or visit them online at legacypointapartments.com.
All right, let's see it. Right down the inside. I'm getting this thing out of here.
Gibby gets the sign from the imaginary catcher, the overhead windup, and the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he swings and misses, and it hits him in the face. That's an embarrassing moment.
Yeah, how's that commercial coming along?
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's good. Yeah, we got it.
Everybody shut down again.
This week's Bear Trax Player of the Week is Smokies relief pitcher Starling Peralta. Since returning to the Smokies from AAA Iowa, he has made 3 appearances, earning wins over the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Montgomery Biscuits. Congratulations to Starling Peralta, our Bear Trax Player of the Week. Tune in each week to see who will be the next Bear Trax Player of the Week.
Welcome back into Bear Trax, our inside look at Tennessee Smokies Baseball. We broadcast to you from the Buddy Gregg RV and Motorhome Studios, which so happens to be a 2016 Integra Anthem. It's a gorgeous RV, and I'm telling you, it makes for a very comfortable studio. The Tennessee Smokies have a jam-packed week of promotions. With an update on that, here's Evan Ellis.
Come on out to Smokies Stadium as your Tennessee Smokies finish a 5-game series with Dansby Swanson and the Mississippi Braves. Tonight, Saturday, July 23rd, is Purple Out the Park night in partnership with Alzheimer's Tennessee. Smokies will wear special purple and orange jerseys, and post-game fireworks follow the contest. Sunday, July 24th, finishes the homestand. It's Space Jam night at the ballpark, with the first 1,000 fans receiving a special Smokies water bottle. The Smokies then play 5 games just down the road in Chattanooga, and then 5 games in Birmingham before returning home on Friday, August 5th for College Fair Night, which will be followed by post-game fireworks. For more information on all of our promotions, visit SmokiesBaseball.com. We hope to see you soon at America's friendliest ballpark.
Well, that about does it for another fun edition of Bear Trax. Special thanks to Larry Ward, Chesney Young, and Billy McKinney. Don't forget that all these shows are archived on SmokiesBaseball.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Mick Gillispie. We'll talk to you next time. So long.
You have been watching Remote Area Medical Bear Trax inside Smokies Baseball, airing each Saturday from the Buddy Gregg RV Studios. Join us again next week as we go inside Smokies Baseball on Remote Area Medical Bear Trax.
Millions of people live in fear of sickness or injury simply because they cannot afford basic medical care. Remote Area Medical, RAM, prevents pain and alleviates suffering by providing free, quality health care to those in need. At a RAM clinic, volunteers offer dental, vision, and general medical care at no cost to the patients. Learn more and support this vital mission at ramusa.org.